welcome back, guys. This fusion has been a blessing to me, a stressful blessing. It's forced me to be on top of my game to get her done. We're halfway through the fusion. I have 5 more Bjorns to get before all of it ends. Can only end in 2 ways. Victorious or all coming down, crashing, burning while I cry in a corner in a fetal position. Anyways, enough of that goofiness. Last video, I did finally get to ascend my Alice to 6 stars. We've been holding out for the champion training tournament to come out for quite some time now, and I totally forgot that it unlocks another gear slot or accessory. I have all these shiny legendary 6-star accessories I could throw on my Alice. The only one that is good enough, in my opinion, is this banner with accuracy main stat, and it's also got attack percent and defense percentage. I'm gonna throw this sucker on her without enhancing it too much. Since there is a gear enhancement event coming up soon, we got into defense percent and flat attack. Not the best, but it's better than not having anything in that slot. Now, the current ring that I have on her isn't the best, but it does have HP percent and defense percent. Although it's only a 3-star, actually, I may as well throw on this ring for her. That is loads better. Upgrade this up to 8, not too high. We might get it to 16 once the event starts. Perfect. So we got HP percent and attack percent on it. That's huge. I can't get myself to change up my necklace. The necklace that I have on right now is a 5-star, so it's better than, you know, the 3-star ring that I had on. But main stat is crit damage. The necklace that we have, that's the legendary, main stat is flat HP. However, it does have some crit damage on it. It's just no matter how many rolls that go into it, it is not going to surpass this plus 16 one that I have on. At least I don't think so. Maybe we'll get close. My Alice has 100% crit rate basically, so I do want to juice her up with a buttload of crit damage. Your daily reminder of leaving a like, comment, and subscribe by the end of the video if you're enjoying my content. Checking out my other YouTube channel down below where I focus on MMO, survival, and adventure games. Same me, different games. While you're out it, take a look at my personal Raid Shadow Legends download link, getting yourself 2 free epic champions, Zargala after the tutorial, and Ugo at level 15. Now that we got that out of the way, I wanted to prepare for my spider tournament starting real soon. If you missed out on the last video, I decided to feed my Frankenstein a big old feast, pumping him up all the way up to level 60. I haven't upgraded his gear quite yet, and he's already sitting at 37,000 HP. Holy smokes. I cannot wait to enhance his gear. I'm waiting for the gear enhancement event to come out. I don't really know if I'm able to complete it, or we might have to use some skips. Looking at my silver, I am very poor, but I will have plenty of gear to sell. I am hoarding quite a bit. If I really didn't care about a lot of my 4-stars, we are sitting on 4.4 mil. I don't think that'll be enough for me to complete the gear enhancement event, so we'll have to rely on more gear pieces dropping from the spider event. So I already have my Frankenstein sorted out. I have not ascended him quite yet because I don't want to have a shortage on my blue potions for Bjorns. I still have to fully ascend 5 more Bjorns. From what I remember, it was already cutting it a little bit close, and I did a few extra magic keep runs too. I would be comfortable with ascending him to 3 stars, and that's about it. And I'm not going to do any more than that. So we have a crap ton of the small pots for the blue potions. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I still need more points in the tournament. That only gave us 19 tournament points. Spider team is going to consist of Alice, Frankenstein, Rector Drath, Soulbound Bowyer, and my reliquary tender, if I can find her. Soulbound Bowyer is looking okay. I mean, she doesn't look all that great. I'll have to fix up her gear a little bit. My focus right now would be reliquary since she doesn't have any gear at all whatsoever. Her A1 has a decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. She removes all debuffs and places continuous heals on her A2, while A3 is a single revive, bringing up an ally to 30% HP and filling their turn meter by 30%. So we'll have 2 revivers on the team. Definitely wanting to get some accuracy on her if possible. Speed and survivability is what I really need on my healers. Sorry guys, I was blocking the skills there. I forgot to move myself after working on some gear pieces, and now I'm gonna have to move myself again. At this point in time, I may as well put myself in the middle. I'm not gonna be in the way of anything if I'm just in the middle, except for the character itself. We're gonna start off with the ring since that'll be the easiest option. Putting on HP and a part of the pinpoint artifact set, which is never a bad option in my opinion, especially when we don't really have too much to work with. The second easiest thing to look for are main stat speed boots. I can go with these Curse 4-star boots that has accuracy and HP, which is what we're looking for. There are these 5-star boots with accuracy and resistance. The critical rate boots that I already have leveled up to plus 12 has HP and defense pumped into them. That may be the boots that I go with, either tottering between these lifesteal boots and the crit rate boots, just because one's 5-star and the other one's 4-star. I don't particularly care to have 2 artifact pieces from the crit rates set. It would be nice to get 1 more pinpoint, and then the rest of the pieces would be great to have speed pieces. One that stands out to me the most are these 4-star pinpoint gloves that have main stat HP, and I already have 2 bumps of speed into them, so I think that's a really good candidate. Now we have plus 20 accuracy and plus 10% speed. The rest of the pieces that I want for her, I would love for it to be in the speed artifact set. If we can't do it, no big deal. I'm not gonna cry about it. I found a 4-star speed shield with HP percent and speed on it. What can go wrong? We can go back and adjust it. I really don't have too many 5-star and 6-star gear pieces that are good enough. Next up would be the chest piece. It would be nice to get a little bit more accuracy on her. It's either that or I get a defense chest piece. Now the accuracy one has flat HP, defense percent, and resistance on it. We'll go with these guys. Now I just have to decide between the helmet and the weapon. For the helmet, we will go with defense percent and attack percent. Attack doesn't really matter too much. For the weapon, I will go with these 4-star ones that have speed and attack percent on it. Mainly just the speed that I care about the most. Looking at her speed right now without leveling up too many things, she's already okay in terms of speed. Hoping to get close to at least 100 accuracy when I boop up her chest piece, since my goal is to just get to around spider 10. I don't have too high hopes of pushing spider levels at the moment, especially since my resources are running pretty darn low. I am broke. Since I'm not going to be using any of these green potions, I may as well increase Soulbound Bowyer to 4 stars, hoping that this doesn't screw up my arcane potion situation. I'll have to do some calculations after. Dun 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 dun! Plus 9 tournament points. That's it, and she did a little bow. Oh, so cute. While we're at it, I can go ahead and bring her up to a 5-star, hoping that she'll help me a little bit more. I've already saved up all my 4 stars and 3 stars put away to my vault in reserve for my fusion. So all of this other stuff is extra that I have in my inventory. We may have quite a few green barrels. I won't be able to get her to level 40 with my barrels, but we're close enough to the point where I can feed some 1 stars to max her out. Upgrade my Soulbound Bowyer, since I don't really need my green brews. Now I'll go ahead and summon for some extra food champions. Imagine if we just get Bjorn off of these summons. I've seen you guys pull it off, and I don't know how in the world are you so lucky to get that to happen. But hey, I am happy for you. I'm totally not jealous or anything. Feed her a bunch of these 1 stars. Close. I totally forgot that we're trying to get to level 50. She's level level 40 now. I'll just have to top her off in the Guardian pit or something. I don't know why. My brain just lagged completely. Like, wait a minute. What's going on here? You do have a few more food champions that ooh, a head taker is actually really freaking cute. Too bad. Her sole purpose is to be food. You do not exist to me anymore. You're cute, but not cute enough for me to keep. Champion trading tournament. I'm almost there. 5,200. Dear goodness. We are just inching our way up to that 6,100. I still have my 2 legendary books that I haven't used yet, left over from when we were booking up our battle. I'm just pretty unsure if I should even use it, either on Alice or Wukong. We'll figure it out, or I just save it for a better legendary. Obviously not Cowlight, the Ash Arrow. I mean, he looks really cool. I was happy about this pull. He's going to be fantastic for my faction wars, since I don't really have too much going on for the Sylvan Watchers, but I'm definitely not going to book him. Battle has been the only legendary that I managed to summon that was good. Tatsu, Alton, and Cowlight are kind of like meh. The thing with Tatsu is at least she's part of the fusion to get Mikage, saving me a little bit of resources with that. My energy is capped out now while I've been yapping away. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a Void Keep and get some more of these potions, since we are going to need more. Now that I got my Battle up to level 60, I wonder if I can do stage 16. I may be wasting my 14 energy. I hope not. I believe in my Kale. I don't know why I keep calling him Kale, my Battle. Why do I keep calling him that? Oh man. Since he's basically replacing my Kale for the poisons, I keep calling him that. But my Battle is also fully booked out, or almost fully booked out. I got the family friend discount. His A1 is 1 off of being maxed out, but I got his A2 maxed out. I thought to myself, I don't really need to do it, right? I don't need to continue booking him out. It would be smarter for me to level up some more characters in campaign, brutal 12-3, plus I need the silver pretty badly too, but I don't want to miss out on this Void Keep, because if I don't have enough Void Potions, then I'm screwed when it comes to ascending my epic champion for Fabian Fusion. Yay, we did level 16 easy peasy, getting ourselves a superior Void Potion. Whoopee! I need more of these Void Potions as well for Reliquary Tender. I just realized you can't do super raids on these. Has it always been like that and I just never noticed before? It's really happening. I've been making a lot of progress on my account. Like I said previously, this fusion has opened my eyes quite a bit to how difficult this game can be, especially being super like nitpicky about what to use your resources on, because you don't have unlimited energy. You don't have unlimited gems unless you have a big old credit card. As difficult and stressful as the fusion can be, it has most definitely given me more motivation and direction in the game. I've also leveled up my account quite a bit since we're doing all these activities for all the resources we can collect. Doing a lot of campaign runs for food characters in XP, silver, also completing all of my daily quests as much as possible without shooting myself in the foot with the current events. Some folks even told me to skip on the fusion, that way I could focus on leveling up my characters and getting them to level 60. But honestly, since I am participating in these events, trying really hard to get the rewards from it, it has allowed me to get 2 additional level 60s. I mean, I saved up my 5-star food champions and chickens initially for Alice. I could have gotten her level 60 long before the fusion, but we wanted to save it for that, for the extra points, since we're trying to squeeze out every point possible with what we've got. Now I have my Frankenstein and my Battle at level 60. I've also put on better gear for my champions, leveled that up, learned some strats as well, leveling up all my gear pieces that have speed on them just to 4. If it goes into speed, then level it up again to 8, so on and so forth. And if it doesn't, then you can go ahead and sell it if none of the other stats are good enough. That way I can get some of my silver back and continue to work on better gear pieces while I'm getting points for the tournaments or events. And it honestly feels really nice doing the things that you would normally do in the game, just on steroids, for more rewards and an end goal. Fabian. After this fusion, no matter what happens, I mean, right now I'm feeling pretty good about it, finishing out. I'm still a little bit iffy on if I have enough energy to finish out the next 4 events that I need. Technically speaking, we have 3 more events that we'll probably have to spend a buttload of energy on for my last few Bjorns. Of course, leveling up the fusion characters themselves, getting them ascended, ranked up, prepped for the Fabian fusion. That is going to be super tough, and that's where I'm like a little shaky. I feel like I'm walking on thin ice. No matter what the outcome is after this fusion event ends, I want to do it again. I had a really good time, genuinely speaking. It gives me so much excitement. Every day I'm waking up, I'm like, oh gosh, there's another new event. I have a reason, a purpose to grind. And it's been feeling really good. I mean, it's stressful good, but good. After this fusion, I will have to sit out on a few fusions before choosing to participate in my next one. There's just no way that I'm gonna be able to do that as a minimal spender, doing every fusion possible. There's just absolutely no way. If you guys can do it, kudos to you. I'm not clearing clan boss at the highest level like you guys are, getting all those nasty rewards. Meanwhile, I'm actually getting crap rewards from it, like actual trash. Ooh, we're getting lucky here with a lot of these superior void potions. Although I still need some of the smaller ones. Where are those? Where is my RNG when I actually need the larger potions, man? With all the other keeps, I really want to get the bigger potions, but they just keep shoving me little small pots. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. Once again, I'm sorry that these videos come out a little bit later. I do all my recordings and I do all the editing by myself onto YouTube channels. But maybe one day we can get ourselves an editor. Right now, I'm enjoying the whole process myself. It's just a little bit slower and you guys have to suffer for that. I'm sorry. Don't forget to take a look at my download link down below for Raid Shadow Legends if you're looking to start a new account for a fresh experience, or you're a brand new player that hasn't even tried it at all. You can get yourself 2 free epic champions, Zargala after the tutorial, and Ugo at level 15. Thanks so much guys for supporting me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!